Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
Yeah, you can't, but we get that 30,000 like, oh no, because that 30,000 we got, we really ain't got no pool. Really don't.
No, there's nothing. It's just you. That's the thing. It's just you, and you're alone with your
$30,000. You alone with.
You said something. You said white people didn't do shit for their money. You mentioned this on another one of our episodes. You said white people inherit their money. Yes, they did. Because like I always say, we always look at now and we look at the slave days. Like we didn't have a chance from whatever. But when was everybody created at one time? I know for a fact on this fucking earth all over that at one point it was like Amazing Race. At one point, everybody got let go from the same place or something like that. However this world happened, I don't know. And don't nobody know. But I know at one point somebody decided right now we need to go ahead and start getting resources. We need to start doing this, swindling people out of all this fucking land and water, and we need to start naming shit. We need to start collecting people and making them work for us. Who did that first? And see, my point is like where we at right now, we always talk about, oh, white people inherit this. Well, yes, they did, because they decided at some point before we did to take life fucking seriously.
Well, the only thing, Troy, the only honest answer I can give you, as far as in America, I don't know how they swung the pendulum over here. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened. How it swung. I don't know. Like in America, black man ain't black folks. Period. Men, women, and children.
It's
like
working
they never
just like they wanted to. It's amazing, amazing system.
It's amazing. Yeah, like I'm seeing what you're saying. Like, but you right. Like, so at what point did like nobody was just like, man, fuck these motherfuckers.
I'm not talking about slavery and who was on the bus and who got whipped. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about way before that. Like, why?
I know.
We be talking about, we look at our kids, and when we were kids, we look at our kids now, and we like, look at them. They trying to change the fucking rules. Like, they don't have shit. They don't have a goddamn thing, but you know what? That's what we are. Black people have always been the kids, apparently, because if you said that the white people got all these generations of money, they took something serious at some point and knew what to do, knew what to get. We all were just something. Nobody knew how to read at first. How did they stop us from reading? How did they stop us from progressing in life? What were we doing prior to them stopping us is what I want to know.
I know. I don't know. That's a hell of a question that we'll probably never know the answer.
And hold on. And we always say that, oh, white people, the devil. I wouldn't want to do things how they did them and look how they doing things. But what the fuck do you mean? If we thought that this shit was so bad, why do we all envy what they got? Why do we all work so hard to have what they have? Why is it that when they have owned something, that makes everybody else want it? Because now it is a fashion trend. So why is it that we claim that what they're doing is so awful? We never were going to have any fucking thing in the first place. I don't know, maybe we were okay doing whatever the fuck we were doing before they came along. I don't fucking know.
That's a powerful question and a powerful statement, man. Real shit. Because I don't know. Because I mean, how can we be so inventive and enterprising at one point? Because I'm be honest with you, man. I think at one point we started getting dumber. We really started, and I'm gonna say it probably started happening in the mid '80s and going up. Because man, back in the day, man, we had a lot of shit, and people were inventing things and had things going. You know, granted, some of the stuff that people, you know, think that white man made and a black man or a black woman did make it. But what that black man or that black woman did was sell.
See, that's okay, because see, by the 80s, by this point, life is over. Like, it's checkmate.
But don't sell. I think that's where we went wrong by selling. Somebody threw us a number and we took it. Don't never take the number, because if you got to this point alone, just think what it's going to be. But they say, well, if you get us, then we can put it over there with our people. And then, no, your people going to get it anyway, whether I fuck with you or not. We need to understand that.
One by every 1 million black people. Like, they didn't have a room to sit in. That's why we worry about these NFL coaches getting jobs and shit. It's so many white coaches getting jobs because somebody owed somebody's son or uncle or favor that was coached in the league, and somebody was a D lineman at Appalachian State, and they came along, and everybody in line, they can't skip these black folks up. And we know this, and see, this is my thing about the NFL thing too. This is my thing about that.
I got a lot to say about that. Go ahead.
Flores did file the lawsuit. And I think that it is time for something like that to happen. But on the flip side, NFL was made by the very first paper and brick by everybody white. There was no black people. Matter of fact, there is one black person that owns a team now. I have to look his name up.
It ain't no black person on the NFL team.
Yeah, I think it's one right now. I think he just...
It's not one. It's not one. There is no black NFL owner. The only NFL owner that was of a different race was a dude that owned the Jaguars. He was Indian. He wasn't black. He was Raju, was Ball or something. Yeah, there is no black NFL owners at all. That's a fact. You can look. I ain't got to look that up. I know that.
Okay.
Now, so you got black GMs, black general managers, no black NFL owners.
It says it says could be. I guess it's my fault. It says billionaire Robert F. Smith could become the first black owner of an NFL team. Okay, so listen. So that furthers my point. It is 2022, and we talking about the first black owner. And Barack Obama was president not that long ago. It was 20-something. I can't remember the exact date. Yeah, but the fact that NFL is just getting its first black owner, and still in this year, right here in this present day, having hiring black coach issues. I understand that we look at the NFL as our place too because we play in it, but that's a place of employment that was built by the man for the man. Because everybody, hey, hold on. Why do we get so upset because they play the game that they made? They made the whole game, the whole NFL. I mean, the whole NFL is made by them. Every rule, every document, every patent, everything. We get paid by that shit. And frankly, if it wasn't for the NFL or the NBA or all that shit the white people made, there would not be that many black fucking millionaires right now. Because that shit making so many black millionaires. I don't mean to sound like no hating ass nigga, but all I'm saying is, why do we get so mad at white people for living their fucking best life? Because they the ones that at one point took this shit serious enough to open up everything and own every goddamn thing.
Now, speaking of the NFL, I'm going to start with the coaching shit. What I don't like. Why in the fuck do you have head coaches that never played in the NFL? I think to be a coach in the NFL, you should have been and played in the NFL. I don't want to hear about how good you was in college. Or just because you got a lot of coaches that some of the motherfuckers ain't played football at all. Just that they daddy was around the team so long, they just know, they say, well, he knows the game. And I'm using quotation marks. He don't know the game. He don't know what it feel like for a motherfucker to bust the shit out of you. I don't know what that means. And why in the fuck is you got motherfuckers, and you just can't have it. They'll look over motherfuckers who don't, the black ones that do it. And that's why we got the shit now where the coaches coming out talking about, nigga, they used to pay me to tank game. Flores said that they was giving him $100,000. They like, man, we'll give you $100,000 for every game you throw. We'll just say that goddamn 18, man, nigga, that's 1.8 mil.
I hope we got real proof. And when they bust that white boy, I hope they walk him out of there on camera.
He has to go. If it gets, now that's the thing too. The only thing about owners that people don't realize, it ain't no fucking board. It's one man. Now, Roger Goodell can say you got to get a team up. Then, yeah, you got to get a team up, but he can put up a big fucking fight because that is his money, his investment, and everything. You know, a lot of things like a company have boards.
No. Because within the billionaire that bought the team, let's just assume that there is no board amongst.
We're not assuming there is no board.
Okay, so but let's just go to the guy who bought the team. Within him alone, he has a board within him because no one person just put up all that money to buy a team. It's always a team of people that buy a team. So if he did something like that, I guarantee you they can make him step down.
No, he might have crowdfunded money. And then no, there is no. I mean, think about it, dog. My team, the motherfucking Cowboys. Jerry Jones owns them. He don't answer to nobody.
He's different. He bought him for on the low back in the days. I feel that he probably bought all those.
But you got to understand. Okay, well, think about this, Troy. How many teams do you know that just got an owner that shit didn't come from the family? It ain't many. It might be a couple. It ain't many. Out of them 32 teams, damn near, I'm going to say shit, damn near 28 of them, that shit in the family.
Yeah.
When daddy died, then now you the president because you the oldest
president.
child.
Yeah.
When daddy died, man, think about it.
Look at Jenny Bucks.
Yes, there you go. Because daddy and them had that shit long time ago. It's in the family. We don't sell. We keep. That's what I'm saying. You don't have many owners that just come out of nowhere and just be like, well, I'm just gonna buy this team. Man, that shit don't have. That ain't very. That ain't often. That is rare as fuck. Having these teams, that shit in the family.
They do not know what desperation feels like. Their desperation is different than our desperation. That's what I say. They have made it to where every black person feels desperate, no matter what level they're on. Kevin Hart had an interview and he was saying he's rich as fuck, but he still fears going broke. Like he feared the fuck out of it. No white person, they fear going broke, but not like we fear going broke. We feel like one wrong move can take us out the game.
Right. But one wrong move can take us out the game because we on a tight rope as it is. Like you can't step left, you can't step right. You got to go straight.
Yep. In a black family, it's usually one person making some money, then it's probably 3 or 4 people not, and then you might have. When I say making money, I mean making middle class black people money.
Right. The
shit that when you look at the taxes and you got to damn look at your net, you be like, God damn, I thought I made more than that, but it really ain't this much. But anyway, then you got like
that nigga say go with your neck.
You know, black.
Hey, then when you start scratching, like, God damn, I thought oh fuck, boy.
Black people tell people how much they make from their gross. That's what they tell people. Like they live on their gross. We live on gross.
Yeah, look good on paper.
That's crazy.
That nigga said, I thought I had more money. That's why they go back to that 30,000.
Yeah, you don't realize
with that 30,000, you ain't live without 15.
Oh, you living off that 30, boy. You trying to Airbnb and shit. You should not be doing it.
No, man. You need a 1-bedroom on the south side of town.
On the south side, and get you a pistol. Buy you a little revolver.
Get you a pistol, a little revolver. Get you a little motherfucker, goddamn it, and get the fuck on.
Because somebody break in, you don't need about 3 of them shots. You just gotta make sure you don't miss.
Don't miss. But half the time, hell, you let off about 2 or 3 of them. They say he ain't bullshit.
Yeah.
And they go, he ain't bullshitting. Get the fuck on.
He ain't bullshitting.
He ain't bullshit. I probably ain't had but 2 bullets. But you heard them 2 come out of there. They said, this nigga ain't bullshit. Let's get the fuck on. He ain't going tonight. Now we might have to try again, but he ain't going tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. You came on the wrong night. That nigga was up.
Yeah. God damn. But you know, like we were saying, you're gonna have one black person. That's why it's so desperate. Because this one black person got 4 or 5 people looking at him for some type of support. Because you know, we consider Baby You Made It so different. Our goal, our ceiling for making it in the black community is so much lower. Our ceiling for making it is like walking in a house that you can touch the ceiling. You know, you've been in them low houses before. You can reach up and touch the ceiling fan and hit your hand and shit. That's what black people ceiling for. Ooh, I made it at.
Man, I'll give you a better analogy than that. Black people think that, ooh, you done made it when you can just live by yourself.
When you can live by yourself.
If you got your own shit and you don't live here no more, they like, yeah, he doing good. He made it.
Doing good.
Motherfucker over there ain't got no furniture.
On the south side.
On the south side, struggling like a motherfucker. But you gonna say he made it, and that nigga is a million miles from making it. He just don't live there no more.
Yeah.
Cause he left mama house, went to grandma's house. Now he done moved out on his own.
Yeah,
he done made it.
He Josh Danza. He tried about 3 times.
Oh, he done did it 3. Man, he done made it. He got him apartment over there. It's nice. He doing good. That nigga over there is living off Taco Bell, goddamn. He living off Taco Bell.
With the paper coupons that come in the mail.
Nigga, fuck the coupon. He ain't even got a microwave to warm it up if he wanted to. Shit, that nigga eating that shit as it come.
But you know what's so beautiful about the black family? I know, listen, man. People get on here, I know they're going to be offended. You know, it's going to be white people going to be pissed off. But if they understand, I be having their back. Then it's going to be black people going to be pissed off. But see, I got their back too. And it's going to be women going to be pissed off. But see, I got everybody back. But everybody do shit that just needs to cease and desist. So My thing about these goddamn black people, you can have a 1-bedroom apartment on the south side. Your mama will have her, if your mom and dad together by chance. I don't know. I grew up in a single household. My dad was in and out. I've seen him once every, blue moon. But she gonna have your uncle, one of your cousins with her, and they gonna all come over there. You can have buckets and bean bags up in that bitch. They gonna come in that bitch with a handful of food. It's gonna be like a buffet in that bitch. They gonna pop open that card table and put that food on there, and they gonna talk, and they gonna congregate, and you gonna eat. And that's how it's gonna be with black folks. I don't give a shit if you live in a goddamn cardboard box. They'll come bring some food.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing we good at is called congregating. We like to get together now.
We can get together no matter where it's at.
No matter where it's at. We can get together. You can
give black folks an open field with nothing, just open grass. Nigga won't take his car nowhere to help you out. He won't drive his car no grass to help you out. But that nigga drive his car out there in the grass amongst so many cars and gonna be stuck on a Sunday to hang out.
You know what that's called, Troy? That's called a horse ride. And we do it to this. That's horse ride. We go in the middle of a goddamn field, ain't shit out there. I don't even know a motherfucker getting electricity from.
But are we talking about a physical horse ride, Tim? Because I'm talking about niggas going to a field, parking hundreds of people out there in their cars, and just
a horse ride,
standing outside in the dust.
A horse, nigga. When the last time you been to a horse ride? That's what a horse ride is.
So a horse ride don't have horses?
It be niggas out there with horses, but it be niggas in a field. We be standing in the field. It's 1,000 goddamn coolers. Somebody out there got the music playing, and nigga, we in a field with jack shit. We by 6-7 miles from a gas station.
Oh, I done been out there. I'm bullshitting. I done been in so many. If since you call them motherfucking horse rides, I ain't
they call them horse ride. Nigga, you listen to the Black Radio. We got a horse ride going on in Calhoun. Ain't shit in Calhoun, nigga.
I just call them standouts here.
Nigga, them niggas be out there kicking it, and they'll be out there all goddamn night in a field. We know how to congregate. We can get together. I'm gonna tell you something, Troy. You know how we get out. If me and you sitting right here talking, my nigga, let one more of the partner show up and we bust out some dominoes. It's gonna be about 5 niggas over there before you know it.
Just like that, cause somebody gonna make a call and we gotta go get some beer.
Hey man, me, Tim and Troy over here. Y'all over there right now? Well, shit, right come. Y'all over there right now? We on our way. Niggas done showed up with other motherfuckers.
All you gotta do is plug your phone up and put some tunes on, and that's a wrap.
Nigga, 119. Come on, baby. 119. 119 was that shit is historically known for that shit. That motherfucker started with just 2 niggas that didn't go to work at the same time.
And it turned to a whole goddamn full-blown house party.
Full-blown house party.
Don't know how it happened.
Don't know what happened because 2 niggas was off on the same day. If we off on the same day, and Lord have mercy, if it's a fucking Saturday when everybody off, and 1 but 3 of us there, y'all. If all 3 niggas there, shit, before 12 o'clock, that bitch pop.
It don't take but 1 nigga to stop by and see that you at the house and be like, nigga, I can't get nigga. You at the house for real, nigga? And then something about his tone gonna make you understand that it's finna start, it's gonna pop.
It's finna fucking pop, nigga. Like I said, even if a motherfucker was just passing through. Cause I remember some of the homeboys be like, man, I was just coming down the road. I want to see if one of y'all was here. Mm-hmm. He said, I seen your truck, ride truck. He said, shit, look like I seen Troy shit out there. Yeah. Shit, Smith shit out there. I said, shit, them niggas pull up. Next thing you know, house full of motherfuckers.
They gonna pull up and hear 1 or 2 things. They gonna either hear that music or they gonna hear that door gonna be wide open.
That door wide open. And they ain't that motherfucker chip. Like shit, well, let me call that such and such. Next thing you know, it's a full-blown party. And it's fucking Thursday.
Yeah, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Shit, you got a goddamn dice game going in 2 different rooms.
2 different rooms. Got the shit going on.
Shit going on, man.
And you know something, bro? You know, and like I say, it's such a negative connotation on everything because I firmly believe that all the ignorant niggas go places. They leave where they are to go be ignorant. They be already ignorant before they leave where they come from. Because as many dice games that we done had, as many domino games we done had, don't get me wrong, some of them got real loud and kind of testy. But none of them led to a gunshot, a fist fight, or none of that shit. How niggas be shooting each other over dice games and they show us in their light on TV, in movies, like we actually be at dice games, $20, $30 and shooting each other. If that's not really happening, we should be upset that they depicting us like, but I think it's really happening.
No, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I go to a little gambling hall every now and then when I'm hanging with one of the other partners. And it's down there, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of town. Deep. You know what I'm saying? We way over there. But man, them motherfuckers be in there, be big money on the table. It's just that now them niggas got an understanding But I will say this: I ain't never seen this. These some regular 9 to 5 Joes that had the little gambling spot. They pay money for security and everything, and you walk in that bitch's cameras, you can see everything. It don't never be no shit. And I'd have been there probably 3-4 times, and that's 3-4 times. But I mean, so maybe because they had 100% with me, but I ain't no telling what happened before me. I don't know what's happening tonight. I ain't there. Yeah. But nigga, ain't no shit. Them motherfuckers be sitting there losing big. I'm talking big money on the motherfucking table. I'm like, man, first time I saw the shit, I was drinking. I put my drink down. I said, man, this shit finna go south.
Yeah.
But nope, motherfucker sat there and lost all that goddamn money. He just read up and came back. And I'm like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. If you beat Bang Hank, you know what I'm saying? Yay, that's what it is. Don't sit there and be pissed off because this motherfucker done wiped you out because you keep doing the same shit over and over. No, nigga, if you got the money, then keep putting it up. When you win, we don't say shit. When you lose, don't say shit.
And see, and I hate to be negative Nathan again because I look at black people like this, and I'm gonna have to get on their ass because black people can get together, figure out a way, because ain't no one nigga paying on security guards. All them niggas is collectively paying on security guards. So they having to get together and figure out to chop the money up. It might be cash. It might be bring such and such amount of money here, whatever.
You're
but
right.
The fact of the matter is they're still working together to get something. And I'm not going to even call it gambling hall negative because everybody needs their outlet. Everybody needs their vice. But if you can get together and do something like that, why not get together, put your money together, and one of your little nerd nephews, hey, bro, I got this little nephew that's cold with computers, and figure out a way to come together and make our money do what it need to be doing. And not coming together, getting a gambling hall together. You know, we need to come together and take a chance on each other.
It's too much accountability that come with that. It's too much accountability, and it's too much not knowing the unknown. So you want me, and I see why people don't. And I think people do that across every color line. You can't tell me that you got a nephew that's good with computers and do shit like that. Now, me and you might have went together and did a gambling hall shit, but that's me and you. Now, you tell me about your nephew, so I'm banking on your word, but I'm also got to bank on your nephew. Is he going to fulfill these dreams that we putting in him? Now, and that's what I'm saying. That's across the board. So if it looked like he doing good, me, myself, if I was in that position to invest, I'm the kind of person, I'm from Arkansas, but you might well come from Missouri. You got to show me. Like, man, show me something, and then I'll come in.
Yeah, you know what? I think if you know how sometimes you use an analogy, wish you can snatch that one back. That was a sad ass analogy anyway. I don't even know where that one came from. I wouldn't invest in no nigga nephew that's good on computers. It depends now. If he was cold blooded, he was a coder, that'll be different because he can come up with a motherfucking game or something. But anyway.
And Buzz said that was a bad one. He said, because I wouldn't invest in him. He said, I wouldn't invest in him.
That was bad.
Hey, but I knew, man, it came from, I know what you mean because you like black excellence and I do too. Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but at the same time, like, nigga, I'm not finna, like, nigga, I know these niggas shooting dice every Saturday night.
Exactly.
Every Saturday shooting dice. And I know every Saturday we get at least $400-500, maybe $1,000 a piece. Every Saturday.
Yeah.
That's hard to pass up. That's hard to pass up. Now, and then you want me to give some money to you for your nephew?
But it's just we can look at every single aspect of our lives. All of our money comes and it's fast coming and it's fast going. That's how most black people money goes. And the most prevents us from trusting each other because we know that the majority of us do not have good relationships with money.
But you gotta understand though, a lot of black people think like it was too hard to get.
It was too hard. It's like it's always too hard to get. Like I said,
it's too hard to get for
when
me. When
a black person's money come in, it comes in by the numbers per hour. It's gonna be those dollars per hour, and you have to sit there wherever you work at and look at your check come in by the amount of time that your body is physically available. That's how you get paid.
Or if you're a kind of person that make money off of what you do, like if you selling cars, selling anything, I make money by stuff, but then commission. But then that money still might come fast, come easy. But when you commission based, your job is your life. That's on your mind at night when you sleep.
Yes,
that's
on your body.
Your physical body is at home, but your mind is at work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lose-lose.
And if you're sick, you can't work. See, the difference between our money and their money, our money is physical. their money is non-physical. Like they make decisions in their life that make their money do things while they're not working. While they're playing tennis or playing golf or cruising or whatever, they're making money. When we take off to go cruise or go get some tea time, we not at work. We had to schedule some time off. We had to take some of our holiday pay or something to make for our vacation. Our money is very, very
important.
It's important.
It's important. Like that, like, dude, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know me personally. Well, I do, but these people are older, but I don't know anybody like, if one check don't come in, it really fucks things up.
That's almost everybody, bro.
It fucks things up. If one check don't come in, that's the difference between, if we have a routine that we do, we'll just say if it's a man and a woman together with some kids, and we used to doing this, okay, every Friday, every Saturday, we go here, we're gonna go places, we gonna hit all these places, we go shopping. If mama or daddy don't get a check that week, it's something we're not going to be able to do.
It's canceled.
Because if we do, it's canceled. Because if we do it, that disposable income we had, we don't have it. So now, yeah, we like to go out and eat on Saturday. But shit, this Saturday, mama finna get that roast that she bought 3 years ago, and she finna finally cook it because she ain't got no choice. Because baby, we can't go nowhere.
It don't matter how we look. It's such a large percent of us living on that one check don't clear in time. I'm talking about it might come a day after. But so many of us got automatic draft and shit these days. If that check don't clear on the day it's supposed to clear.
Damn.
On the fucking day. We're not even talking about so how do you not have the money? Like everybody who looks a certain way and sounds a certain way, man, you wouldn't believe how many people is just one clear day away from like a panic attack.
Well, I'm telling you something, and I see this daily. It ain't just us, Troy. I get disappointed when it's us. I get really disappointed when I see us, black folks, coming there and know, okay, well, I get paid at 12 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to go in here and try to pay this bill. And then maybe when it hit, I done got paid. So everything is cool. And then the shit don't go through. And then, because the money ain't there. Because I'm like, well, let me write a check. I said, it's going to run the same way, dear. I'm like, man, the money's not there right now. You're trying to float. But it's also others do the same shit. White folk, they're coming there try to do that shit. But what I don't like about them is they'll sit there and act like it is something you're doing.
Oh, yeah, because that's their privilege. You can't tell them they broke.
They'll try to make you run that car till that bitch start smoking. Like, I know it's money there. It's $45. Look, man, it's sand decline. That's between you and your bank at this time. That's it. Now, black folks, they be like, well, shit, because some of us know, like, the money where there's no way.
Black people come in the store, they come in the door giving you a disclaimer, like, look, cuz I'm
yeah! Look,
I'm gonna try this one first.
I'm gonna try this, yeah.
Take this one. This one ain't been activated yet, so I might have to call my bank. But just run that one first, though. They gonna give it to you up front. That's what real niggas that know they
real niggas do that. But you know what? I done had some black ones come in and do it. I done seen the majority women that come in and try to act a fool, and then you gotta kind of really like get down to like fuck the job, fuck all that. Like at a person level, now baby, all right. Yeah, so why even come here and now you trying to give me shit and you ain't got, it, right?
You want to keep up that perception. You got to keep it up.
Don't keep it up because I don't know you. And if I see you, I ain't going to say nothing to you because I just seen you coming here. I'm not going to fuck with you. Like, hey, what's up, man? I ain't that kind of dude. I don't like talking to people like that. But you got to take it down to a human level. Just like, hey, now, we both black and I know what you're trying to do. All right, cool, bet, we good. That's it. But them Caucasians, them whites, man, they'll sit there, man, and act like it's you. I know how much money. Well, apparently you don't. And I see all them 6-7 cars stacked up, and I told one of them, I said, well, let's just try one of the other ones. I'm not using that card. I'm using this one. Ain't shit on that one. Full of cars. And they all maxed the fuck out. Maxed the fuck out. Like, niggas, stop fucking with me and get the fuck on. Like, man, you ain't got the bread. And what's so crazy though, they pull up in some shit cost about $100,000.
Oh, absolutely. Just came out. You just saw the commercial yesterday. They already got
it. Man, I ain't even know they was selling them yet. And they're coming there trying to talk shit about why my card ain't going. Hey, you know why your card ain't going. You know why. You know why.
Absolutely know why. You look out that door and say it at the same time. You look out that door and say, you know why.
You know why. Because you living above your means. And you think you finna come in here and act like you can just pull your weight and, well, let me call. Ain't nobody to call.
Ain't nobody to call. You can go there and fake dial and fake talk to somebody if you want to.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something too, Troy. I'm on one right now. And I hate when we come in there and I can see how we come in and how we pull up and then they be in there, man, you would be surprised to see the debt that they're in behind that shit. Like, how is it $2,000? Like, what are you doing? But we gotta have the best now. We gotta have the best. You know, we like to shop for Mercedes and we can't afford nothing but an Escort. We want champagne, but we can't afford nothing but a 24 ounce.
Absolutely, shit. Absolutely.
I can't stand it. It's sickening and it's so noticeable to the point to where you be embarrassed.
And you know what's crazy, Tim? As Black people, we all know that each other broke. Like, we know what everybody doing because everybody doing it. And we still trying to fool each other like we ain't all fucking broke. Like, yo, it's not your gross, it's your fucking net. That is what we need to get in our minds.
I don't think we look at money how other races look at money, because you got your Jewish people, you know, you got your Japanese, your Chinese, and then you got your also, you know, your Mexicans, your Spanish, and then you got your white folk. They look at money totally different than we do. Because me and you have talked before, we spend more money than anybody. We spend more money than anybody, but we have the less money. And those who you think are that they don't have nothing, you talk, okay, you got the Koreans. They got a goddamn nail shop in every corner. They ain't nowhere nearby broke.
Every corner.
And you know why? And you know why they ain't broke? Because we spend more money on them than anybody.
And see, we have the type of money, we make just enough now. We make just enough now to where we're comfortable enough to not sacrifice no more. Because see, back in the days, it wasn't shit. It's kind of like motherfuckers being in love. But see, I'm talking about way back in the days when people really sacrificed and really was like, I'm not moving, I'm not getting out this bus, and I'm not doing this out like a goddamn lashing. It was shit but sacrifice back then. But see, we just comfortable enough to go to a goddamn shoe ball and everybody's shoes cost $1,700 fucking dollars, cost more than they fucking count their car and their apartment rent. And we got our black ass up in there with our bags and shoes and tuxedos and dresses on. What the fuck are we doing to him? Like,
well, hold on, Trump. I don't know, but hold on, let me finish. Because I'm going through every race right now. Now, I just told you about the Koreans and the Chinese. We spend a whole lot of money with them. Other people, who was it? I said the Jewish people. Jewish people, they ain't broke. They got all the jewelry stores. And who spent all the money at the jewelry store? Black people. Niggas. So we in the hole. We in the hole with the Koreans and the Chinese for the nails. We in the hole with the Jewish for the motherfucking jewels. Then you got your Mexicans. We fuck with them tough because we got to go to margarita night. And I live in a place right now where it is more Mexican restaurants than anything.
Oh, on every corner, they're like banks.
It's a Mexican restaurant, and they all family ran, and we'll go in that bitch and spend a buku of money, nigga, and be like, fuck it. Don't let them have karaoke. If they got karaoke night, they finna kill.
They gonna kill it. They on every corner. They right down the road with the same name. It'll be the same name Mexican restaurant, just like McDonald's, right down the block from each other. They like Walmart and McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying. So all these races out of name, they all getting money from us. Period. So we spending all this money. These people are fine. These people make the rules for themselves. You can't really be fucking with Chinese people like that. Them motherfuckers got money. Absolutely. You damn sure don't fuck with the Jewish people. They got bread. And then you got your white folk. Shit, they got money. But everybody fuck with us because we spend all it. Now, what the fuck does that sound like?
Middle class recreation is what we got. That's our middle class recreation. We some middle class recreation motherfuckers.
Ain't nothing wrong with being middle class. Don't get me wrong, but you can't be middle class but acting like you in the 1%. Can't do that. You cannot. That shit don't even add up. It don't add up. Like you just said. The shit that you buy and the shit that you do, it costs more than the shit that you need to be doing.
That you have. Like, it costs more than where you live. We need to.
Right. You need to pay rent. You need to pay this. You need to pay your car note. You need to pay that. But we'll go out there and spend motherfucking 12, like you said, 12, 13, 1,700 on some motherfucking shoes, or a woman to spend it on a bag. Niggas nowadays spending money grands on belts or some shit that look fucked up. Come on, man.
Now both of us wear purses. Like when I say both of us, I don't mean us. I mean men and women wear purses. So like they saying they are selling everything because the chicks wear nigga shoes, or not nigga shoes, but they wear tennis shoes. So everybody wearing the same shit. So they got a double class of people buying.
And niggas wearing purses.
Purses and shawls and everything.
Shawls, scarves,
pearls.
Pearls. Like, yeah.
They
but
get
you know
into
what?
fingernail paint. They get into everything.
They doing everything. And like, nigga, but what the fuck? Like, man, I don't know if we just became, we so unisex, I guess you can call it.
We're influenced, man. We
man, but I mean, but you know what though, man? If I feel like, I ain't mad at the influencers because the motherfuckers that's looking at it, them the motherfuckers I got a problem with. You don't let nobody influence you to change your life into a point to where you want to live like them. That's bullshit. They can influence you in your mind to be like, okay, I like the way they grind. I like the way they hustle. They don't take the positive. They take the positive and the negative.
And the negative. Everything.
And the negative. They don't have a sense to discern between, okay, because I'm going to tell you something. We were talking about bums and homeless motherfuckers. When I tell you, man, I done got some pure D knowledge. Now, I know not to live like him, but just the things that they have said and the jewels that they done dropped, I'm like, that shit make a lot of fucking sense. And I heard that shit when I was a fucking 11, 12-year-old riding my bikes. And a whole lot of that shit with me today. Like, man, I never forget when such said, and that shit stick with me. Like, man, because that shit make a lot of sense. But then you got some motherfuckers be like, well, you should have took your own advice. Hey, man, that's his journey. Let him walk it. He gave you something. So you do what you will, but he gave you something. So you can dismiss it. You can take it the wrong way. But if it hits you right, you good. Think about it. Everything you do, because this motherfucker in the streets. Motherfucker sleeping under the bridge can tell a rich motherfucker some shit he never thought about.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.